Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, my name is David Popovich, aka the Bookworm, and welcome to Bookworms Fear Street Retrospective, where your worst nightmares live. There's a classic saying in life: if you want to know someone, you have to walk a mile in their shoes. The whole idea is to expand your mind away from yourself and understand where others are coming from. But what if you could actually walk in that person's shoes, and the shoes belong to a killer? This is Switched. My name is Nicole Darwin, and I'm a loser. Hi, loser! As she says, Nicole's life is the pits. Her parents are overprotective. The teachers are giving her a hard time at school, and her boyfriend broke up with her. The only person she has left is her best friend, Lucy. She explains to her what's been going on. My life, it's all falling apart today, I told her. Everything I just feel so out of control, so miserable. Lucy herself has been having some problems, so she suggested an interesting thought. Let's switch bodies, she said. But how? Well, Lucy takes Nicole to the Fear Street woods till they come upon a gray wall. Deep cracks crisscross its surface like roads on a map. The plaster between the stones was chipped and broken. Lucy explains that her grandfather told her about this wall called the Changing Wall. Can you guess why it's called that? He said that over 100 years ago, evil people came to the woods to use the wall and change their bodies, to switch bodies with unwilling victims. That sounds like ominous foreshadowing. But they're BFFs, so everything will be fine. Nicole isn't sure this will work, but when they jump over the wall, I turned to Lucy, but she disappeared. Lucy? I was staring at myself, but now Nicole feels guilty. I won't want to change back, I confess. My life is the pits. I think you made a bad deal, Lucy. But when the girls go home to their new houses, Nicole discovers Lucy's parents lay dead on the living room carpet, on their backs, their bodies slashed and ripped, their clothes cut and soaked with blood. But who would kill them? Then she discovers the note. I had to kill them. I couldn't take it anymore. Lucy K. Then the horrible truth reveals itself. Lucy escaped by becoming me, and I became the murderer! Now Nicole is on the run, trying to find Lucy to change their bodies back while the police chase her. But will she be able to find her BFF before they lock her up? I'll find you! I'll find you! I'll find you!
Maggots. Maggots. Maggots.
The cover is simple but cheesy, seeing the two girls holding hands as an ominous lightning bolt strikes down between them, along with smaller red lightning bolts because it works to let you know you are going for a crazy ride. A mine is a terrible thing to lose. The book itself is a real nail-biter. Once we learn the truth about Lucy, Stein leads you to some tense chase scenes as Nicole tries to figure out where Lucy is hiding, why Lucy chose her, and why everyone she meets keeps calling her Nicole, which can help you predict the twist, but even then, it's still a horrifying idea. And unlike the other Fear Street books that usually have happy endings, this one ends on a tragic note. One where you are at once creeped out, but also sad over what happened in the book. Not to mention some crazy images in the final act. The only issue is, like always, an underexplained reveal. You do have enough information to understand why all this is happening, but you feel like there are still key details that could truly add to the experience, to really gut punch you. But in the end, Switch is a good book. A real page-turner you won't be able to put down till you learn the truth. And the perfect book to end this year's retrospective. So I'm sure a lot of people are wondering which I like better, Goosebumps or Fear Street. To be honest, I like Goosebumps better, but that's because of personal bias. I love Goosebumps because of all the supernatural elements in the story, which Fear Street didn't do too often, and I wish Stein did that. I get having some be standard murder mysteries, but I wish we saw and learned more about the legends of Fear Street. What are the most common legends surrounding it? What creatures are said to lurk in the woods? Sure, there are other spin-off series that explore that, but I would have loved if it did that in the main series. But that's being a bit unfair to the series itself. Fear Street is its own thing, with its own quirks and charms. Do I find the books more lacking than Goosebumps? Yes. I feel many missed their potential, but there are some real gems Stein created in the series. I still love the over-the-top EC comic pulp horror aesthetic. If you love Fear Street, good for you! Explain what you love about it. If any of the books interest you, give them a read. You never know what you'll like till you try it. And as for next year, that would be telly. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion about Switch and Fair Street overall? Now if you'll excuse me, I need to take a break after this. These months are always crazy, and I need to recharge and... What's that? I still have one more book to review? Which book? Oh. A promise is a promise, and a Popovich never breaks a promise. Till next time, have a happy Halloween and a scary day.